When my family and I moved from Norfolk, Virginia, we were considering where we should be living. People said, you got to move to the heart of the city. The day that we walked into the Yechiel Yehuda, the beating heart, the vitality of the community was met with a very beautiful soul.
The
Yechiel Yehuda is a beacon of light for the city of Los Angeles. You could walk off La Brea into the doors of the Kollel and you feel like you're being transformed into the heart of Meir Sharim.
My name is Chaim Perkalski and I learn the Yechiel Yehuda, I daven the Yechiel Yehuda, I'm there Shabbos, weekdays, that's my home.
Kollel is Kihem Chayenu. The Kollel is our life. The Kollel is a place where we can go learn. The Kollel is a place where we sit and learn the whole day. With the Kollel, we feel the Rebbeinu Shalom Shechina.
The Yechiel Yehuda is its name, but this Kollel is a Kollel for the entire city of Los Angeles.
Especially here in the city of Los Angeles, where there's a marvel going on outside. This is a teva that keeps us afloat and keeps the city in check.
Chazal tell us that a city that does not have at least 10 Talmidei Chachamim that are freed from all worldly obligations to serve Hashem does not count as a city. Up in the heavens, in the Olam HaEmes, in the true world, there is a map of the world. In that map, Moscow is a small hamlet. Tokyo doesn't show up at all. While Lakewood and Bnei Brak are huge metropolises. Baruch Hashem that Kollel Yechiel Yehuda, or as it is fondly known, the Hasidic Kollel, has a very prominent role in the transformation of our city.
Coming from a place where I went through every Jewish system, every yeshiva, never learned a blot Gemara until about 5 years ago. Came here, sat down, learned my first blot Gemara for real, and it's changed my life. It's taken me to a whole nother level.
Smile. Große Sache, one Kollel, ganze Schanzelos, and große Sache.
Sometimes you don't even feel that it's what you learned in the Kollel that affects the way you act, the way you behave during the day.
The sensitivity of the Rosh Kollel is beyond anything you can imagine. I'll give you a small example. A couple of years ago, he initiated a new takona in the Kollel that no one should talk during Seder. It should be limud b'retzifus, without interruption. So everybody accepted it for sure. What do you do if someone comes over to you in the middle of learning? A guest comes over. So most people, they want to be polite, but they don't want to speak in the middle of learning. So kind of, there's motion language. You go like, onua, oh, and he gets the point. But the Rosh Kollel is so cheshboned out, everything is worked out to the last detail. So what did he do? He went and he printed out little papers saying, I would love to talk to you, my dear friend, but I'm learning now, maybe we can talk later, have lots of atzlacha.
It's one of the most chashuv in Galat that do a lot for the whole city. They don't just sit in the four walls of Beis Medrash, although they do that most of the day, but when they're not doing that, for making sure the Erev is up, to visiting people in the hospital, they do a lot for the city that people know and a lot that people don't know.
I was thinking about what one word would best describe, best elucidate what the Yechiel Yehuda means to me. I think the word is Hod. In essence, what the word Hod means is when a person's creating a piece of art or music, he takes a brush and he makes a stroke. And that stroke is unique. It's an individual component of beauty. And next to that, he makes another brush stroke. The relationship between these two things, which are so divergent, different colors, different brushes, the beauty and the harmony and the aesthetic grandeur of what these two brush strokes are doing is what is Hod. When a person walks into the Yechiel Yehuda, it is a very colorful place. there are many brushstrokes, there are many notes. But the Moreh D'Asra of Hennig, the Rosh Kollel, Rabbi Kribus, Rabbi Landau, I don't know what the title is, maybe Emperor, and all of the Jungelite, and all of the people davening inside the Kollel, what they've managed to do is to take all of these different sounds and colors and to fuse it into one illustration, one portrait of beauty.
Oy oy chazi 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 Yebunay chavivai Chazi chazi Yebunay chavivai.
If not for institutions like a kollel in a city, the community will stop developing in Yiddishkeit. It's an ingredient that it's absolutely necessary for a Jewish community to develop.
Rabbi Yochanan's giving heart is so large. He encompasses so many different things, how he goes out of his way to help people, to raise money for people. If he would just be able to just keep on giving and giving and giving to all of us sitting here tonight, we should take a part in his chus of giving.
There's three people that live and breathe the kollel every day. It's Rabbi Hennig, Rabbi Krivos, and Rabbi Landau. When you come into Rabbi Landau into the office, it's not his business and his parnasa that he's focused with. It's his askanas and the kollel that he's busy with. And at night when you go to his house and he says, Mati, I'm missing X amount of dollars for salary, we're missing this, people are not getting paid, I can't go to sleep, what could we do? That is what is on the mind of Rabbi Hennig, the mind of Rabbi Landau. That's what they're focused on, and that's what keeps them up at night. We need to change that.
It's my neshama, it's my heart, it's my soul, it's my time. I give everything away for this kollel. Rabbi Say, I ask and beg for your help. Please help me on a monthly basis so that I can make sure the Jungelite get paid on time.
Why not give to a place that instills life into people and instills Torah into people with a smile, with a warm heart, and you have to support this place.
When somebody gives money to Chassidish Kollel, he is giving money, he is painting a picture of what Los Angeles is about. There is no other institution that's able to take and fuse and bring about a confluence of so many different Chassidish, non-Chassidish, Sephardi, modern, every single person, homeless people, everybody ends up some way in the Chassidish Kollel. That beauty, that hide, that is what you're supporting.
Chazal tell us that Yisachar and Zvulun made partnerships between themselves. Yisachar would spend his days in Beis Medrash, while Zvulun would go out, do business in order to support him. This is what Moshe Rabbeinu was alluding to when he said, Smach Zvulun b'tzeisecha v'Yisachar b'yalecha. Rejoice, O Zvulun, as you go out, because through you, Yisachar b'yalecha, Yisachar can spend his times in the Oil HaTorah. My friends, you have come tonight with a noble endeavor of giving of yourselves. But Be'ezras Hashem, it will be Smach Zvulun b'tzeisecha. When you leave, you will carry home with you much, much more. You will take with you into your homes the brachas that the Torah set aside for the Machzikei HaTorah. Eitz chaim ila machzikin ba v'simcha u'ma'osher.
Well, we are all familiar with the idiom, En maim el Torah. Can you imagine going through life without water? That's the way Los Angeles will look if we don't have a kollel to provide the opportunity at your fingertip to walk in, hear a shir, sit with their chavrusa, ask a question and get a proper answer with a smile, with a warm heart, from people who care for you. If they care for us, I think it's only appropriate that we should care for them. Let's show them that we appreciate every bit they are giving for us. And the only way we can do it is by reaching out deep into our pockets and show them we also care.
Der größte Schikoyach jeden einen verkimmen, so gibt eine gewaltige Chizik. Jeden Jahr der Oilem sich streng zu tun, in Kimmt, in Mechazik, mit dem ganzen Herzen. Da habe ich auch Batzulen, jeden einen Basinde, alle mit zusammen, mit Simche, mit Bruche, Chubas Adas, mit Niches HaNefesh, jeden einen. Und mit seinem Mitzvah bei Jahr noch einmal, Gesundheit.
Ashrei mi shegodel batoiro Vi ashrei mi she'amoloi batoiro Oy ashrei mi shegodel batoiro